Be the ops, you can't be the cops. I can't put counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would down bad on my low, sweet, but neither is me, so my 300 or more. I keep close phones, but I don't boast. Ain't gonna try me without saying I went into gonna disrespect the try my straight up out that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal Jada kiss.
We got London on the track.
Hey, I need 2 bucks. With that Kuko, get that Chula. What your jewels cost? I need 2 bucks. I'm the new horse. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new Hulk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. And get back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' hack. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass.
Good evening from Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, they love Rocky and stories of redemption here in Philadelphia. Right now, the Sixers with a brand new outlook.
And with this town just winning the 2018 Super Bowl, they've been donned with a new nickname, Titletown USA. Maybe an NBA championship on the horizon?
Something tells me they're tired of watching the same video of Dr. J on the parade float. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Got it.
This guy has posted 12 triple-doubles in his first full rookie year. That's his second most by any rookie in NBA history.
Hey, this is our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions.
Jay, it's a huge question in Philadelphia. What can Markelle Fultz be in his second NBA season?
He drafts. He can still be a star. I don't think any of his shooting woes had to do with that shoulder injury last season. It was mental. It was the yips. He's been getting reps this entire summer with that form, with that rhythm. And if he keeps shooting the ball the way I've seen him shoot out in California, this kid could be a star next year.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Just under a minute to go in a low-scoring first quarter of play. Fultz with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. To McConnell. Swings it. To Fultz. It's good. That's the kind of guy you allow to beat you. It doesn't go their way.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Offensive board. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Rejected by Giannis. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We're through one at Wells Fargo Center with the Sixers on. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Milwaukee with the basketball. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. To Adetokunbo. Giannis Adetokunbo. 3 for 3 in this first half.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
And scores. Strong take.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Right now, down 7. Bledsoe to Brogdon. And he'll head to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Giannis Adetokunbo at the line for 2 shots. A career 74% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Two for 2 on that trip. Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Giannis Adetokunbo. Couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. To Simmons. Count it.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
The Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Shot from the lane won't go. Surveys the floor. Looking to take this all the way. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Giannis with it up top. Margins 8. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. First half in the books. It's the Sixers out in front.
All right.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Bledsoe with it up top. The deficit is 6. To Adetokunbo. Middleton. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Adetokunbo to Brogdon. Lets it fly from long range. Won't go for Brogdon. Had a hand in his face.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
Sixers control it. To Simmons. Markelle Fultz. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
The follow won't go either.
Here we go. I got him.
To McConnell. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys down by 9.
I got him. Here we go.
To McConnell. Curling inside. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. Bledsoe at the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. A 17-footer at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The 76ers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Blocked away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Simmons into the front court. The lead to McConnell. Simmons. 5 seconds to shoot. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Giannis with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. That's off the side of the rim, short. McConnell to Fultz. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Bledsoe to Brogdon. Slam dunk, Malcolm Brogdon.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
I got ball.
To Simmons.
Make it tough on him.
To Fultz.
Hey, what's the screen left?
McConnell.
Hands up. You got him.
To Fultz. Fires the three. That's not his range. It's no good.
Self-check.
He'll put it up. At the buzzer, the Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you would never play me? Had no time for that. Claim it, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. Run it on the box. Leave me alone. You gonna what? Leave me alone.
A rubber man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I never want, cause I know they're down me. A rubber man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I never want, cause I know they're down me. See word, Chanel, so that my chain, I be like.
And welcome to Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, as an East Coast guy, you've traveled the globe. You can appreciate the thirst and the passion of these fans.
There's no doubt about it. It lives here in Philadelphia. And how about only a couple of years ago, this team had just won 28 games. Now we're talking about them potentially winning an NBA championship.
They've waited a long time, and now perhaps comes the reward. We are underway. The Phoenix Suns begin the game with the basketball. To Booker. Josh Jackson. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Oh, DeAndre Ayton's going to be a focal point of this rebuild going forward. He's a PG's dream. He is Anthony Davis's build and the offensive arsenal of Al Horford.
Redick to Simmons. Joel Embiid gets a look, can't hit. To Booker. Not that time. Butler to bring it up. They trail by 2. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Joel Embiid. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Old school equals high percentage.
Phoenix has the ball to Booker. Probing the defense. Booker. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. With a shot, no good. Desperation shot here from half court. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Suns have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Suns with the basketball to Mikal Bridges. Oubre. Down low for Jackson to Crawford. Beyond the arc for 3. Not going down here. Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Crawford. Misfires. It's no good. Simmons into the front court. 2-point advantage. Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
The drive, right to the basket. He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
To Mikal Bridges. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Simmons with it. The score 10-8. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. It's the Sixers out in front.
And that
Tight game through the first two quarters as we resume play here in the third. Here's Simmons with it up top. The score 12-8. A pass stolen by Phoenix. And he finishes at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Mikal Bridges. Josh Jackson. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Crawford to Jackson. Fires the three. That won't go. Sixers have the basketball. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Crawford to Kelly Oubre. Shot from the lane won't go. To McConnell. Mikal Bridges to Jackson. Josh Jackson above the rim on that. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Simmons. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Corner 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The 76ers have the lead. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And a lot of people might not have expected this to be a one one-score game this late. But wait, Jay, we have ourselves a ball game.
Ed, I've been in this situation so many times as a team that's been the favorite. You expect to win the ball game, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in the middle of a true battle. This looks like it could be anybody's game right now.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To McConnell. And the basket good at the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Jamal Crawford, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Deep right corner. Simmons. And the nice finish at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Suns control the possession. To Jackson. 4-3. An example of why he's a 3-and-D guy. Mikal Bridges, tough shot.
And when you look at the Phoenix Suns right now, they have a very young team. They're led by young players. And when you get a chance to bring a guy like Mikal Bridges into your franchise, you automatically start to build the correct foundation to win a championship down the line. He comes to work early, he stays late, and there's no doubt about it. He is one of the most locked-in individuals you have as far as a team and being invested that you'll ever meet.
To Mikal Bridges. And it's rejected.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To Fultz. McConnell. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout. They're gonna have to draw something up for an open look at a 3. Crawford buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Oh, nice find for the basket. Now the Suns going to signal for a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? Straight on 3. At the buzzer, the Sixers are victorious as they win a close one by 2. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Your young Metro don't trust you, hunger.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the life is yours?
Straight.
Do you know?
Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend. 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 Yeah, me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend. We can go legend. Legend. We can go legend. Yeah. In my house, yeah. Hear alarms ringing through my house. Got them going, coming in and out. What you knowin', never run your mouth. Look, this not a drill, this the real thing. I do what the feelings. Yeah. Made my blueprint, so my life got no ceilings. I create the energy that they keep stealing. Yeah. Detroit legend, microphone legend. Yeah. Shine a legend, my bro is John Legend. Yeah. All this sunshine, it's still raining blessings. Straight out the Maybach, I'm just fresher than my reverend. Yeah. Oh my God, you out your socks. Me and all my inner circle, we keep thinking out the box. Dog, when life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other eye. I go so hard, I might wake up with a concussion. The way I piece this together, man, it's puzzling. I do this for the dogs and now it makes me husky. God is my witness, you can't judge me. Oh God, 7-Eleven. No. We can go legend. 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 Yeah, with my best friend, 7-Eleven. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, with my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend. We can go legend. Legend. Like a phone legend. We can go legend. Yeah. I go legend. I mean Michael Jackson. Hold up, Prince in action. Okay, I'm in the original. You just a reenactment. Okay, peace on the flashes. I live that picture perfect life. You lie about in your captions. When I was down, I swear they made me feel inferior. Judging me by my outside, that's just my exterior. Not seeing what I was made of, that's my interior. Didn't let that break me, instead I broke the barriers. So y'all, praise Allah, that's my parag like Bobby Bro. By Nadia, in my castle like Mario. I get it in my heart and soul. You boys got no cardio. All of my soldiers rock army clothes. Head of my time like Marty though. Watching the Rick and Morty show. While all these bands still on the floor. Came from the dirt, all I had to do was grow. Remember when my got repossessed.
From the land of Wilt and Kareem and Magic, it's Los Angeles, California and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay.
Yeah, baby, here we go,
To Beasley. Shot stopped by Embiid.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Embiid.
Oh, yeah, let's double shot me. Yep.
Able to convert inside.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation whether you like it or not, and he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
Goes to the right side. Fires the three. T.J. McConnell, like Rocky, he loves the tough situations.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Nothing going here on that drive. Hart. Here comes the screen. To Beasley. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
20-footer at the buzzer. We played a quarter here on Valentine's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of good start to this one. After one quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Simmons with the denial. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Sixers have the basketball. Markelle Fultz. Spins and scores.
Ooh, that's what we call putting the defender in a spin cycle.
To Stevenson. Screen coming. Stevenson. Michael Beasley with the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Simmons. Fultz. 3-second count. To Beasley. Cruises inside for two.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Fultz. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lakers at the controls right now.
Here we go.
To Stevenson. Embiid says not this time.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Rejected by McGee.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Down for McGee. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
And the front court comes Simmons. They lead it. 4-point game. It was right there.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Has a chance. Jumper's good. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The 76ers have the lead.
Fellas, back to you.
Los Angeles, they have it. To Beasley. Hart. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's rebounded by Embiid. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Oh, Ben Simmons. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Stevenson. Hart. Down for McGee. McGee powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Fultz. McConnell. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Fultz into the front court. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. To McConnell. Simmons. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. To Beasley. Oh, had him going there for a second. Sixers have it. Doesn't get the bounce. That misses with a second to go. Time expires on the period. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Embiid. Markelle Fultz. Hart to Stevenson. Shot from the lane won't go. And he finishes at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
JaVale McGee to Josh Hart. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Joel Embiid. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Now that the process has been established, it's going to be fun to see how much better Joel Embiid can be this season. Everybody heard about his arduous offseason workout program, but the thing I love about him the most, he always works on his game, even if he's dunking on random fans on vacation.
5 to shoot for Los Angeles. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
To McConnell. Embiid. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Hart. And look out.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. For three, off the mark. No good. And now they'll wrap him up with the intentional foul. Seconds left.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. The assist. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
Off the mark. And a putback. The Sixers are victorious as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Wait, baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms got no Vans, and she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan.
Welcome back to ESPN. I'm Cassie.
From the back porch, back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to seize some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Changed course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward.
Ha ha! I beg man, shut up. Let me see you down at my
Time to work on putting the ball through the hoop. Press the square near the rim to perform a layup. To dunk it, hold R2 before taking off.
The weekend goes up. Let me see you, darling. I thought
Dunks and layups have the best chance of going in. Try to get open around the rim for some easy buckets. Let's take a look at your jump shot now. Start by holding square.
My mommy said I could be anybody.
Try to release your shot in the green strip at the top of the shot meter. This is the only way to get a perfect release and guarantee a made bucket. Use right stick to show off your ball handling skills. The direction you move the stick determines the type of dribble moves you'll do. Work on your dribble moves in the practice mode for a really tight handle. Okay, let's work on some defense. Hold L2 to enter defensive assist and guard your opponent. Use left stick and L2 together to stay in the best defensive position. When all else fails, a well-timed block will make up for a defensive breakdown. Now that's what I'm talking about. A strong block can really change the momentum of a game and get the crowd involved.
Let me see you down there.
Time to work on putting the ball through the hoop. Press the square near the rim to perform a layup. Dunks and layups have the best chance of going in. Try to get open around the rim for some easy buckets. Let's take a look at your jump shot now. Start by holding. Avoid shooting while being closely guarded by good defenders. They'll have a big impact on your shot accuracy. Use right stick to show off your ball. Work on your dribble moves in the practice mode for a really tight handle.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the smack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Nah, playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you.
Maxo, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, weigh it up, bust it down, open up, seal up, then up, this a buzz down, got it in the old name, no buzz.
Time to work on your post game. Post up your defender with L2 and point towards the rim.
This a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play, no buzz down, try to take my chain, I'm a buzz down, buzz down.
Good players know how to exploit their advantage in the paint. Look to post up smaller defenders for good opportunities to score in the post. Time to work on your post game. Post up your defender with L2 and point towards the rim with left stick to back them down.
Fake to a dummy, got a lot of young dummies, go a rap with the tummy.
Be sure to exploit size advantages in the paint. It's easiest to back down smaller defenders to get shots close to the rim. Pulling the chair is effective against an opponent trying to aggressively back down. Hold right stick, left or right, when he makes his move.
Try to take my chain, I'm a buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, 30, 50, 100, I'm down, higher.
That's not quite it. Try again. Pulling the chair is effective against an opponent trying to aggressively back down. Hold right. There we go. Way to use your smarts to win that battle.
Got weed like Sinead. Like Ludo. I'm older like a. I pass it like a.
Holding R2 while dribbling will give you a greater arsenal of dribble moves to choose from.
It's a buzz now. Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even. Yeah, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, gon' make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but you know buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, down.
When the defender trying to cut you off, use the crossover to quickly change directions. Throwing the ball around your defender's back will send a message to everyone on the court.
Max up, bust down, max up, bust down, seal up, break it down, wait up, bust down, open up, seal up, then up, it's a bust down, got it in.
Okay, calm down now. Be sure about your moves to help limit turnovers. Throwing the ball around your defender's back will send a message to everyone on the court. While running at a defender, do a hezzy move.
Try to take my chain, I'ma bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, 30, 50, 100, I'm down.
Ah, so close. Give it another go.
Diamond dance like Chris Brown. Look at my water, don't drown. Neck whip like baptized. MJ with the 4-5. No buzz, what? Like a mummy. Face to a dummy. Got a lot of young dummies. Go roll rap with the tummy. By the apartment, I moved it in abundance. Was on the I split the place of cuffers.
Come on. I know you can do this.
Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even. Yeah, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, gon' make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but there's no buzz.
About your moves to help limit turnovers.
Buzz down. 30, 50, 100. I'm down. Yeah, it's my decorator. Draw 6 like PlayStation.
If you want to get the crowd on his feet, throwing the ball between your defender's legs will get the job done. While running at a defender, use right stick to do a hezzy move. Quick.
Post 3 times 10. Hurricane chopper, A baby. Got weed like Sinead. No, throwing them like Ludo. I'm older like a. I pass it like a.
That's not quite it. Try again. If you want to get the crowd on his feet, throwing the ball between your defender's legs will get the job.
It's a buzz now. Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even. Yeah, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, gon' make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but there's no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, down.
Ah, so close. Give it another go.
Wait, baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I'm like, bro, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans.
Post spins are very effective when the defender is favoring a particular side. Watch the defender before making the move. When you're in the paint, a post spin move can be very effective. Start by backing down, and when you're close to the basket, point left.
But I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had the friend, I might put it on the ground. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man?
So close. Give it another go.
These red bottoms, I know Vans. Then she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. Then she telling all her friends, I might put them
Be
on the
mindful
gram.
of your position on the court when making a post move. Spinning into the baseline won't help anyone.
It's getting late. Think it's past 8. To my place, baby.
Time to expand your arsenal of post moves by adding a drop step. While backing down, rotate right stick towards your back shoulder.
Boyfriend is a fool, I'm trying to make you comfortable. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man?
Drop steps are very useful for getting a good shot in the paint. Be mindful of where you are on the court. Don't want to end up in a tough place to score from. Time to expand your arsenal of post moves by adding a drop step.
Keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's calm. Go ahead and clap your hands like you're trying to
Be
fight
mindful of your position on the floor when doing the post move. Doing a drop step to the baseline won't help anyone.
Black and white's calm. Go ahead and clap your hands like you're trying to fight son. First off, bow down, cause this feel like Midnight Club in D-Town. What's up? Double additional keys in the ignition. One hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what P cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grading. I mean, face it, y'all is cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jogging, but Groxy, he just.
I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, my run a compartment Elijah. They say life is a and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise. And no, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. Finna start like this, finna heart like this, finna rip a million miles a minute, no nitrous. Do it right, just I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mind feeling divine, like yeah. Finna get it like yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just as long as they never say. Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars, and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap. Ay, no, I can up with that. Ay, no, I can up with that. Who you know dropped the album back again? I'm back again and snap again. And that ain't no other way around it. Yeah, it's happening cause I've been living in a world of my own. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy. You cannot avoid this, right? Have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beats. Each one, teach one, yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beast one? That be me on the top to the east one. Tell me how you really want to do it right now. Trying to shout out everybody, no one heard of this, heard of us. We ain't going nowhere, it's a hurt of us. Hold up, roll up. Levitating like I'm David Blaine. Living a dream like I'm David Ames. Talk all you want, we are not the same. Step in the spot that ain't know the name. So more albums my first week than Harry Styles and Katy Perry. That ain't a sign of the times, then I don't know what is. Man, it's scary cause I've been blowing up like C4 and I'm 3 for 3 like a free throw. Anybody hating on the boy, take a step back and then now my phone blowing up like ring. Like ring, 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 ring. That Kevin Durant, I'm a champion. Check the numbers, I'm a champion. Can't sleep on the boy anymore, but the haters that love to hate Star-Lord, champion. Know the name and they know the alias, that's for sure. Gave me 44, now here's 44 more.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play. Get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut fifth fade. Blue phase, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8".
A ticket to play for the NBA title awaits the winner. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports from the world's most famous arena. The opening tip is won by the Pistons. Griffin to Stanley Johnson. Runner here won't go down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
A man down low on the block. Drummond is going to feast in and around the basket. His field goal attempts are limited, so don't expect him to be featured, but you better have a body on him at all times and limit second chance opportunities. Let me tell you why. He collects 26.2% of all misses. That puts him in elite conversation. Him and DeAndre Jordan are the first players ever to eclipse the 26% mark, and the only player to ever do that before in the NBA was Dennis Rodman.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Jackson to Griffin. The pass set it all up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
It's denied by Drummond.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Stanley Johnson. To the basket goes Jackson, but a shot won't fall. Moutier with it up top. Down 4 to Kevin Knox. Moutier gets it in the right corner. To Moutier. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Nothing going here on that drive. Griffin to Jackson. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Short jumper won't go down. Moutier into the front court. Trailing by 4. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Jackson with it. 2-point advantage. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Oh, it's rejected by Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Shot by Moutier. It's off the mark. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. We're back with more after this. You're watching the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Jackson with it. Leads a bucket. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And scores on the Euro step.
But Ed, you have to give Coach Fizdale, Scott Perry, and Steve Mills, and everybody in the New York Knicks organization a lot of credit for drafting this young man. He just turned 19 and hasn't even begun to scratch the surface of how talented he is. Shoots the ball very similar to Allen Houston. That's the cap, that's the highest level, but also possesses the ability to put the ball down on the ground and finish over the top of the trees. There's no doubt about it. Between him and Porzingis, the Knicks are well on their way.
Jackson with it. The lead is 2. To Drummond. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And he can't convert the free throw. Strong finish that time from Emmanuel Mudiay.
That boy's living his best life.
The possession in favor of Detroit. Jackson to Stanley Johnson. It goes down.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Mudiay with it up top. The score 12-8. To Hardaway. Mudiay to Hardaway. Short jumper misses. Drummond.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Knocked loose. Pistons have it. Reggie Jackson. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Knocked loose. From 18 feet at the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Mudiay into the front court. The deficit is 6. Drummond with the rejection.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Griffin to Reggie Jackson, and it's rejected.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
New York in control of the basketball. To Hardaway. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Tim Hardaway Jr. epitomizes what it is to be a Knick. As someone who grew up in the tri-state area, you're used to seeing guys like Oakley, John Starks play with that passion, play with that fire. Tim Hardaway answered the bell, especially last year, doing his thing right after Kristaps Porzingis went down before All-Star break.
Down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Mudiay to Kevin Knox. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Drummond to Griffin. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. 24-second violation. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Jackson with it. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Reggie Jackson trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. The free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. And the lead is up to 9. Knicks with the basketball. Moutier to Hardaway. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Tim Hardaway Jr. Consistent effort. He's at 50%. That ends the third quarter. The Pistons with the lead. Pistons basketball here to start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Hardaway to Moutier. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Pistons have it. Jackson to Drummond. A lot of contact. No whistle. Moutier to Kevin Knox. Knocked loose. Pistons come away with it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Jackson to Stanley Johnson. And count the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Moutier turned away by Drummond.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
The possession lies with New York. Moutier to Kevin Knox. Takes stock of the floor. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
I'm the player that just missed that shot. Just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Moutier with it up top. His guys down by 9. Hardaway buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds. And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks. It's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more chance to stop the clock before the buzzer sounds. Moutier fires the three, and Griffin the rebound. To Stanley Johnson. The shot, almost.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
There it is, sixth foul. He's on the bench for the rest of this game.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Deep three at the buzzer. The Pistons are the winners. They stand alone atop the Eastern Conference on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Right now, Sam. 24 hours, cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. Call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20, this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trip.
A ticket to play for the NBA title awaits the winner. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference. The Cavs secure the opening tip. They get it first as we're underway in Cleveland. To Rodney Hood. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
From the painted area, won't go down. Hood. Deep right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker with the basketball. They trail by 2. The drive, right to the basket, right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Walker into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Batum. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Layup goes down. Well done.
Not only does he have the frame, not only does he have the speed, but they called him the young bull for a reason. Let me bring you back to a game where he played against Minnesota. Multiple kids on his team when he played for Alabama got hurt. There were only 3 players for Alabama to play on the court. 3 versus 5. Colin Sexton had 40 points and almost led his team to a victory. That's how easy he makes it look scoring the basketball.
Sexton. Nice finish at the rim.
That transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Sexton. Nothing going here on that drive. To Alec Burks. Nice pass to get things going. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. We're back with more after this. You're watching the Eastern... 1 quarter down. Jay, is anyone going to miss? Defense was not good in that first quarter.
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
Not that time. He missed it. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Cleveland has the basketball. Sexton to Alec Burks. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Up by 3. Missed a wide open look. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
And he finishes at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Oh, I missed a short one there. Walker. And count the basket.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Sexton. Good look that time, but off the mark.
I agree. I thought there your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Shot from the lane won't go. Walker. Off the mark. No good. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Hornets at the controls of this one. To Walker. Screen coming. Probing the defense. Walker. To Batum. For three, nobody even close to him. Nick Batum strikes with the basket.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Sexton. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Sexton to Rodney Hood. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Hood when he's open and when he's not. So dangerous.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Thompson. Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Hornets have the basketball. Walker to Nick Batum. Trying to cash in. And it's Burks with the rebound. Alec Burks. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Walker. Now pass taken away by Cleveland. He's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 4 out of 7. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth. The Cavaliers start with the basketball here in the fourth quarter. And a lot of people might not have expected this to be a one-score game this late. But wait, Jay, we have ourselves a ball game.
Ed, I've been in this situation so many times as a team that's been the favorite. You expect to win the ball game, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in the middle of a true battle. This looks like it could be anybody's game right now.
To Kemba Walker. Here's a chance from long range. And Kemba Walker, muscle memory put to good use there.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is.
And a putback slam.
And that's what he does. I love players like this. We don't need to draw any plays for you to go out and get yours.
Hornets right now in possession. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Alec Burks. So the possession stays with the Hornets. Walker. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Marvin Williams. Gets a look. Can't hit.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Sexton. Had a chance, but it's no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. To Walker. Short jumper off the mark.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. From long range. Like the toughness, but Colin Sexton off the mark. Into the front court, it's Walker. Leads 5. He can't get past the defender. The rebound's cleared by the Cavs. It's the Hornets with the victory. They stand alone atop the Eastern Conference, on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.